At the podcast stuff right now, and I'll put this out today, innit? I'm gonna put it out today. Forget the podcast stuff right now. Can't be talking about Dami and Indiyah right now. We spoke about Dami and Indiyah, smashed the granny out of it. We're on to another one. Now, when you record it, you're gonna record it for it to go out next week, bro. That's old news.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, I just feel like that's where the wires are kind of semi getting crossed with this podcast space. I don't feel like there's going to be many that address that Dami thing. I think that podcast that would address that would be in that world where Bouncer and that they can address multiple range of things. I mean, they might cover it, but like he says, it's kind of going to be old news. That's like it's like what Loons would have said. It's very fast food stuff, isn't it? But what might happen is you might address it and break it down to things that are more relatable to the audience. So you might bring up the Dami and that thing, but then you'll have a discussion on it with a group of people that makes the conversation open to a wider audience. How do you feel about women that cheat with men in public? You get what I'm saying? Because that's mad. Like, we're in an age now where the gallum just want to make you know they're outside, and they're going to push your buttons, to the limit, bro, because they're mad at you, So they're going to be doing even mad. They don't even know. They're not even thinking about themselves. They're doing everything to get a next man mad, to where, how do you not know that your lips in the next geezer in public, bro? And people are not going to film you. That's mad, bro. That is mad. You get me? Like, females, you know what? Females cheating and doing all these things it's not, I don't want to say it like this, man, because everyone's just going to get me confused, but it's not the same. It's not the same. You get what I'm saying? You lot are doing things for reactions, for, like, you might feel hurt about something and you don't even know why you're hurt, and now you're just out there doing things with people to hurt yourself even more, and you don't even know you're hurting yourself, because why are you doing this? You get me? Whereas you would have caught a man doing something and you won't care to find out why or what it's about and how far he's taking it or whatever. You're more concerned with getting your get back. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's real life beef. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, your virgin's just dead. Now you're rolling and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're ready to get a life sentence type shit. You get what I'm saying? It's mad. But yeah, blood. That's a world we're in right now. Like, masculinity and all them things have gone out the window now. You're gonna have to learn to live in this new world of fuck around and people will get their get back, man or woman, it don't matter. You get me? But ultimately, cheating's not a good thing. No one should be involved in that. You should respect your partner, and you should try to build a life with the people that you respect and you love, and you know what I'm saying, you've had kids with. That's something that we all gotta learn. It's not the easiest thing for a lot of people, because a lot of us grew up in ways where broken homes, when you hit the streets, sometimes we glorify being around certain things, and that includes women, and that's what, like, the rappers used to say, the bitches that man, the hoes, man, and you get me. And sometimes we're just programmed against the code of certain things, and then when you find yourself in a relationship, you don't fully know how to act. You get what I'm saying? You're probably learning on the go, and I don't think anyone should be anyone's learning mechanism, but you still gotta have an understanding to who each person is and why you are together. You know what I mean? And then if you got kids, even furthermore, like, what does that mean? Like, the respect's still gotta go, because now you're family. But sometimes people take things to like that. The ambush situations are the best way to look at it, bro. Like, he's a B-Mars. He's on a podcast respecting other niggas over him. But if you probably ask her, she's probably got a reason why she hates him so much. why she thinks it's okay to speak on him in the public space. You get me? Like, she'll probably say some mad things, bro. And it's like, what is this? Like, get back. Like, why can't you not work it out? Why does it have to be that the women's got to enter into your space, know your whole life, and then want to take you down from the inside out? You know what I mean? Why? Oi, it's a crazy world. Well, let me carry on watching this video, man, because I'm getting carried away.
It's rubbed out. It's done. We've jumped into this space. It's time. But the reason why, for me, is you got to understand, 100%, I wouldn't say just podcast space is rubbing out, because we look at people like Joe Budden, but he's an American audience, bro. So we've got 50 states, respectfully. In the UK, it's small. And there's like, what, 3-4% black people in the UK. Get me, 500,000 Afro-Caribbeans. Like, if we want to be precise, and then etc. I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So here's my thing: is the market share of like what are people. We've already spoke about it. Yeah, if you got a core cult podcast audience, they're always gonna want to hear your take on it. So you're always gonna get the views. And this is what I'm seeing with No Behavior's views, with Winners Talking podcast views. They have a core cult audience. I don't have a core. And
with those two podcasts that you named, Winners Talking and No Behavior and Margs was a rapper, already had the audience. You know, part of Mashtown, the whole East London thing. So there's going to be a lot of people that want to tune into what they got to say based on the industry being around London. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean just because they're from London, they're going to be warranted the audience. They still have to put in a lot of work. You get me? But off the jump, people are they've got something that's going to give them leverage that can build from. You get me? But in lockdown, I used to watch No Behavior religiously. You get me? And that's how I got into Loons in the first place. Like, I think I've said this a few times. The whole Margs and Loons thing, for me, it was like, yo, in the podcast space, they was just showing me those two were just arguing in podcast and it was like two road people arguing as brethrens. Yeah. Normal, but bro, like, trust me, like, I've heard some horror stories of people like brethrens falling out and wanting to do the most to each other over nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And to see that people could argue and agree to disagree or understand that's just him. That's just him. I'm dealing with it's my brethren. You get me? It's not a small thing, because a lot of people have mad egos, bro. Mad egos. And a lot of the time the egos come out to play and people don't back down and understand that an argument is just an argument. Yeah. You can figure things out. You know what I mean? People have lost their lives over these kind of situations. You get me? So, yeah, man. But yeah, and same with Winners Talking podcast. Obviously, Pounds is a rapper as well, and you know he's very connected within the industry. So from the jump, they're gonna have a certain level of industry, and also they was just kind of semi by default made as the industry standard podcast. So they got a lot of guests on there of influence. You get me? And then the whole back and forward with RTM made them, you know, like it was like RTM was like the villains and they was like the heroes. You get me? But what I do believe is that after that whole back and forward and after